Hi guys, this is Anandi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing good and staying safe. In today's video, I am going to talk about something which we see is very common in today's generation, and basically everybody has faced this at some point in their life, and that is overthinking, and it affects us in a very different, like it affects us all, like basically it affects us all. So overthinking can leave us feeling very anxious, stuck and overwhelmed, which makes it difficult to make decisions and move forward. So in this video I will try to share how you can overcome overthinking, or basically what I try to do. So without any further ado, let's get started with the video.
Every day I want you to.
Basically, why do we overthink? So basically overthinking is a result of anxiety, stress and uncertainty. So it is a way of trying to control or predict the future or what is going to happen later on. And it is like, what to say, it's kind of like it is very counterproductive obviously, and like harmful, and it leads to a lot of self-doubt and procrastination. And it overthinking, like for me what happens is, like when I overthink, there are times when situations like match whatever I was thinking, it happens. But then again, whatever I think is negative, it happens with everybody. Like if you are overthinking, you are thinking about a thing which is very negative. You think of the consequences of the negative consequences, not of the positive ones. So that is kind of very, it will actually in a long term it can affect your mental health. So it's better you understand your overthinking patterns. It will probably help you is like practicing mindfulness. So mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment and observing your thoughts and feelings without being judgmental, or like without any other sort of judgment. So it actually helps us to be aware of our surroundings, and it helps us to be aware of our overthinking patterns in turn, and it helps to let go of them. So few ways you can practice mindfulness is by deep breathing exercises. You can observe your thoughts and judgment. You can focus on the present moment. And what you can do as well is like whenever you are overthinking, try to just try to engage your senses, like just look and just ask yourself, what are the 4 things I can see, what are the 4 things I can hear, what are the 4 things I can touch. So in these way you can kind of distract yourself, and this will also help you stop that overthinking pattern in turn. Next is challenging your thoughts. So overthinking often leads to negative or unrealistic thoughts that are not at all helpful or accurate. Overthinking is basically associated with negative things. So if you challenge those thoughts, challenge those negative thoughts, it can help you gain a perspective, like a bigger perspective, look into the bigger picture, and in turn reduce your anxiety. So a few ways in which you can challenge your thoughts are, you can question the validity of your thoughts, if there are any evidence that can be supporting your thoughts, or you can look for evidences in like the past events which can show that the thing you are thinking about has actually happened. And you can actually refrain your thoughts to be, or you can refrain, like you cannot refrain the thoughts, right? You cannot totally just refrain your thoughts from coming, but what you can do is reframe them into something positive. So try to turn all those negative thoughts or the negative consequences, try to turn it into something positive. Suppose you have an exam coming up and you are thinking that, okay, I'm not prepared, whatever I have studied is not going to come, and whatever I have not studied is going to come, and I'm going to fail and everything. What you can do is, whatever you have prepared, you can be like, okay, I'm confident in whatever I have prepared, and I'm very confident in it, and whatever exam comes, whatever paper comes, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to try my best. You can try doing it, like think positively. Basically don't always dwell on negative thoughts, dwell on the positive thoughts rather. Is you can practice self-reflection. So self-reflection is just giving yourself the time, or taking the time to reflect on your thoughts, your feelings and behavior. It can actually help you gain an insight on the current situation, gain an insight on your overthinking patterns, and develop a more balanced and a more a vast or a better perspective. And you can always keep a journal, as I always say. Practice gratitude, identify your values and goals, set realistic goals. You should know what your priorities are, where your priorities lies, and I believe these will help. And basically these are the things I do. I am a very deep overthinker. I overthink every situation, everything, but I also know I need to stop. So I am kind of conscious about that. Yes, I need to stop it. This is not really nice. So I try to be aware of what I'm thinking. So it doesn't matter that I actually overthink, because there are times, especially when I'm going to sleep, I always overthink quite a lot of things. But then again, I'm aware that that is not right. This is not right. This can affect me. So as I'm conscious, I try to change the things, okay, what if it does work out? What if it happens the way I want it to? So that is something which you can try. I actually gave the advices which I follow at some point. All I want to say is that overthinking can be very, very exhausting and overwhelming, but it is very, very important that you know how to overcome it and practice mindfulness, challenge your negative thoughts, and reflect what you are thinking, and just calm yourself and reduce your anxiety, because it is not really impossible to get over the habit of overthinking. All you need is to be aware and you're conscious of your own situation, and in turn it will help you become a better person, become better in all the aspects of your life, and not just overthink everything. It is okay to take time to stop all those things which are actually which you have been experiencing for a lot of time, but trying to the main thing is giving the effort, trying. And if you're trying to stop these overthinking patterns, it's all you need at this point. I hope someone found this video helpful, and if you did, please go down, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.